kicking you out. Period.
Bye. See you later. You just had a show Zombie 2 and show
That was
off.
it. The Zombie 2 poster.
That was the breaking point, Kyle. You just broke it. All right. Welcome to Tapeheads United. With me, I have my very special co-host, James. I didn't even introduce myself on that one.
And I'm with the host, John.
Oh, look at that.
John's here also. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that wild?
That's weird.
Well, with us today, we have a very special guest. His name is Kyle, and he goes by Myers Toast on Instagram. He is a widely ranged collector. He's got masks that he makes. He's got it all. Well, anyways, here we are.
And his photos are insane. Oh,
yes.
There he is. Stop talking about him.
Hi, Kyle.
Hey,
how
what's
are
up,
you, man?
guys? Thanks for having me. Been super nervous about this all day.
No, it only took us
redid my list a few times.
A couple of months for us to reschedule. We changed our group chat name to the Reschedules, Reschedulers, because we kept bumping it. Even tonight, Moses was like, can we go get dinner at like the place his sister works? And I was like, I cannot. And he's like, after you go see your mom, I'm like, I literally cannot. Like, we have to go see her another night. Like, we're not doing this again.
No.
So no.
Yeah, I think it would give me too much anxiety if we reschedule.
Canceling again. Yeah. 5 reschedulings. We're done.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. But life happens. So
life happens.
I had to cancel at least one of the times.
Yeah, and then my father-in-law, he's had knee surgery, and I didn't know until last minute that he needed to stay with us, which made sense. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but anyway, he's still actually here, so everybody get kicked out to the back part of the house.
Chilling in the other. So is your spooky room like a spare room as well?
Yeah, so like right now I'm in our living room. Like you walk in the front door, this is the living room, and DVDs are all right here, Blu-ray, TV, surround sound, and then VHS, but everything mask related, all my NECA figures, all that's in the garage, but it has like its own room. It's actually nice. Pretty cool. I got my full life-size Myers back there and stuff.
So cool.
That's cool.
But I was saying before we got on that definitely part of the criteria for our house that we're going to buy this year, if we can find the house that we want, is my wife's
cross your toes.
She's big into movies too. In fact, she knows. Yes. You could talk to her, and she knows way more. She just doesn't have a social media presence. She
bring her on
Instagram, but she knows.
She's the next episode.
Movies.
Yeah,
she does. But she wants a movie room too. So.
Oh hell yeah,
that's awesome.
Her book collection's over here, and I've posted, I'm sure before this, her Stephen King collection. She has almost 100 just Stephen King books, and a lot of them are really. It's pretty nuts. She has Vincent Price. His one of his cookbooks, and it's an original
cookbook.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Cool. Yeah, wow.
In fact, her only NECA figure is the Vincent Price NECA figure. So,
that's amazing.
Wow.
Movie room though, we'll have something nice. Hopefully this year.
For sure.
Must have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always jealous of your setup because everything's so clean and like your pictures are so like the contrast, it's always
John.
Yes. Well, I like both yours, but I just as far as like the aesthetic of everything's white.
Oh, mine.
Oh, James. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. Like my sister, she has books like I am movies, and she has the black shelves, and she always was like, "Oh yeah, you have your black shelves." And I was like, "No." I was like, for some reason, I want white. I want everything to be so clean and crisp and clear that the movies like pop. And then also because I am a sucker for like some pastel colors, hence the shirt, I guess. Like I love like a soft blue or a soft whatever, like a sunset orange or something. So that will look nicer with a white background is how my brain was working. So I will swap in different color schemes all the time, and they all go because the walls are white and they pop because of that. Also, it's a way to convince Moses that I can have this room, because if it looked too scary, he'd be like, no, because this is actually a spare room as well. So when his sisters were younger, now they're in their 20s and our nephew is 16, Jesus, they would come over though when they were younger and they would sleep in the bed that's right next to me. So the movies weren't here yet, but now even when they come over, our niece is 6 and she sleeps in here and she's not scared. She thinks it's adorable. She actually, every time she comes over, she steals one of my, I give them to her. What do they call the Squishables? I have like a ghost, a Michael Myers. I've got like a pumpkin. I had a couple more, but she took those. But that's my, I love like the clean aesthetic, and the movies pop out.
My style is more like John's, but I like your posts when you post them. But I love the black shells. So I'm going to go black all the way personally. But I mean, that's why there's different stuff. Everybody likes something different.
Yeah. I love John's background. It's different right now.
I know. I love the posters.
Is the camera just moved? Is this the same room but moved, or?
So
explain yourself.
Before I was more pushed up to that shelf.
Okay, that's what I figured. That shelf that's behind you.
Yeah.
Got you. I love this. Like
fun story is that before I got this desk, I think I used this desk in the last episode, but before that I was filming with my laptop on an empty cardboard box on top of a laundry basket, and I was sitting in front of it in like some like rinky-dink chair. Like I didn't have a desk until like a month ago.
What do you think my setup
dude,
looks
I
like
was
right
literally the desk this is on is my stepson's, and I was bringing it out in here, and he's like, "Where are you going with my desk?" And I was like, "I just did it for like an hour."
Yeah,
of course.
I'm using an old broken stand-up desk that Moses used to use for work. My tapes and my snacks are sitting on top of a pile of pillows and blankets, and my ring light is propped up against a box that has a video camera on top of it. Like, we do what we have to do.
Yeah, we do what we got to do.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to get a desk because like this mic obviously has the boom to it. So I was like, I can't really attach to anything, and I need like the ring light in the right spot. I need to stop messing with lighting during recordings because I'm just constantly looking at the light during recordings. I'm like, that doesn't look good. Yeah, and I'm just playing with it.
Your setup looks good, and I love the posters and how you have them spaced out.
Thank you.
But I'm looking at everything in the background. I know there's some badass tapes on there.
I can see that. That I love that Texas Chainsaw eyeball poster.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I think I have that poster in
the Steelbook, right? Yeah.
Yep. I never have places. Okay, this is I say I have no place for my posters. I probably could fit a lot of them on these walls. But the walls are shaped weird, and I don't know if you noticed behind me, but like it's slanted, so it's not.
Like
it's a smaller room. Yeah, so I could, if I were to put them like on the slanted part, I'm worried they fall. It'd look cool if they stayed. I did try putting. I've got a gigantic Friday the 13th poster that I have a bunch of signatures on.
That's sick.
But I went to go like put it up and realized that the wall is slightly. This wall was like a. This room was like an added-on room before we bought the house. Like we can tell that they added this on after the fact. I'm still trying to, get it insulated because they're so stupid. Whoever did this before. So the wall is kind of warped and not straight, so it doesn't actually stick. So I'm like, one wall I actually moved my Friday the 13th shelves and movies and everything to this corner so that poster could sit there, and it's leaned against the wall right now because it won't stay. And
you got all those autographs.
The Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Crystal Lake.
Yes. The Crystal Lake thing. Yeah. I just hijacked this whole episode, John. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let's talk about me more. Yeah.
That's why you're here.
So the Friday 13th poster came with the Shout Factory box set. And I wish more, I feel like companies would do this because it's one poster that has a representation of every single version of Jason on the poster. And it's beautiful. So I started bringing it to conventions. I have a couple of different Jasons that signed it. Obviously, Kane Hodder, a couple of the Final Girls. When I got to go to the actual Camp Crystal Lake. It's not called that in real life. It's like Nobi Boscu or something like that is the name of the real camp in Jersey, middle of nowhere. That's a whole story. Harry Manfredini was there, who does the score for the original films, and then also came back for like Jason X. So he signed it, and it's actually the most beautiful signature. He signed in like the top left corner. His signature is actually gorgeous, penmanship for days. But he also put musical notes, like he drew the whole musical thing and wrote the Kiki Ki Ma Ma Ma, and I was like,
and all that.
It was so cool. Yeah. Yes. But I don't want to hijack this episode with the stories about me anymore. So, John, what are we here to talk about?
We are here to discuss a couple remakes that we chose.
Remakes that don't exist.
Remakes. Oh.
Yeah.
But you said remake worthy.
Yeah, it's something that you wanted a remake to is what I got. Something that they haven't remade yet. Now, I have a couple. If it makes you feel better, John, I have a couple in here that they may have done a remake to, but I feel like they really fucked it up. So we could talk about how they could.
I almost chose some that like they got to remake it. I'm like, you did this dirty. John, what did you mean when you said remake worthy?
So what happens when I forgot I said worthy. And I just picked my favorite remakes.
Dude, I can grab some favorite remakes right now.
Give me 5 minutes and I can pull 5 movies that I think could be remake worthy.
There we go. We'll do like
Well, I'm back and I have my 5 remake worthy picks. So I have
to post it.
So yeah, we each pulled 5 remake worthy films.
I even grabbed one. Colin and I were saying we each grabbed like one of our favorite remakes just to throw into the mix, maybe at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, I still got mine here.
Or middle. You have your whole stack.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. It's okay. We're gonna.
Do you want to start with your favorite remake? Do you want to do one time through of your top favorite remake that you can think of right now, and then we'll go into the remake worthy? That way, people will understand your taste in remakes.
Yes, Kyle, you go first.
All right. So I'll stand behind this, and I would almost put it up there with the original. And I am like an absolute second to Michael Myers is Leatherface for me. I mean, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So the 2003, it's what I picked the best remakes ever fucking made.
When you started saying, well, I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know. The second you said, I hold it up there with the original, I literally started reaching because I already knew, like, I have my tape right here. It's going to be Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Also, Kyle's in Texas, so like you have to choose Texas Chainsaw. Or I think
and I've been all over the filming locations. I got some cool pictures. Yeah. And
a friend of mine from
apparently, it's the old Crawford Mill. You can't get to it now. It's fenced up. Someone bought the property. They're talking about tearing it down, from what I heard. But I know for a fact you can't get to the property now. You have to take pictures from the road. We luckily went a few years ago, and I went inside the mill. Like I was all over the place. I have the oil filter from the tractor that's outside. And I don't know if it's the same one from the movie, because there's no way I'm the first person to think to take that.
Right.
But it was right next to the tractor, and it's
the first person to go to theft,
Yes.
Well, I'll go take something from
I have someone watch this and they're like, we've been looking for that filter. The tractor doesn't move. And
the tractor's still there, though. That's what's cool, is the tractor from the movie is still there.
I have a friend
from
Germany.
Like, where the hell is that filter?
Yeah,
walking around the yard.
I've been looking for that.
Yeah.
I have a friend from Germany who he flies around the globe.
I know who you're talking about. Is it Nick
Niels? Yeah, he just posted a bunch of pictures. He was just at a bunch of the locations, and I was like, you son of a, like, he gets to go more places than freaking I do.
And he's out of the country.
Yeah.
But
drastically different from the original.
Now, I don't know if you know the 2006, the beginning, which is the prequel. That I mean, it's an okay movie, but it's nothing compared to the 2003 movie. But
I do enjoy it, but it's
a color palette that's supposed to be red, white, and blue, like, because it's got faded reds and whites and blue.
Yeah,
and they tried to say, I saw on a commentary saying that they did that on purpose, and that it was supposed to make you think of like
America,
the best version of America. And I'm like, dude, everything in Texas looks washed out like that in summer. Like that's just what you had to work with, in my opinion. But no, it is its own movie. But I would love to see what you got, John, because I haven't.
I went with The Fly.
Oh, dude, that is one of the best for sure.
Yeah,
I don't
good old
have that on
Cronenberg.
tape.
I don't own the Fly though. I wish I did.
I only watched it the first time a couple of months ago, and I was shocked how much I loved that movie.
Dude, I love body horror.
It blows the original out of the water. I feel like it's like a completely. It's the same premise, but I feel like Cronenberg did a better job with the story.
Well, because the same thing is like The Thing, where the original is very old and takes the basic premise, but the new director, like John Carpenter was saying, and then Cronenberg with The Fly, was like, well, we have practical effects now, and let's take that exact great premise, give that a lot of care and attention, but then put as much care and attention into making you gross the fuck out.
Yeah, that body horror special effects.
Oh my gosh. But it's also so like emotionally, I was like really upset watching the movie. Like I love Gina Davis, but I knew the basic premise. I knew he was gonna like something happened with a fly. He was gonna start turning into a fly, and then Gina Davis was like his friend or his girlfriend or something, wife or whatever. I didn't know at the time, and then was like she gets sad. And I watched the movie knowing that, and was like, oh my god, like how could this happen? So so good, yeah,
so good.
I know y'all have a list probably in your notes app on your phone of movies, VHS tapes you're after. The Fly is one. I have a lot on there that you'd be surprised that I'm like, they're not super hard to find or expensive, but I don't have The Fly, and I wish.
I don't think I saw. We just came back from VHS Fest a couple weeks ago, and I don't think I saw The Fly at all.
I didn't either.
I think Thrifted Horror has it right now. If not, he usually has a pretty decent copy on his website. I know y'all know Thrifted Horror.
Yeah. Use Tapeheads when you're checking out for 10% off your order.
10% off your order.
Oh, I'm getting one of those shirts.
You said Tapeheads?
Tapeheads on
Thrifted
Horror.
On Thrifted Horror.
On Thrifted Horror.
Tapeheads
gets you discount.
Nice.
Yep, 10% off
your
order.
I wonder if that works with like so in the summer he always does a 5% off, or he does a discount during the summer.
Could. Yeah.
I wonder if it could go with it. He could get a pretty good discount.
You know what's funny is that he's like right down the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to his? Does he have a shop, or is it just
so
his house?
He does it out of his condo. We went to high school together. Like I know we go back.
Dude, he's got to be nice. Andy's.
He's such a sweetheart. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like he sent me a birthday card and some koozies on my birthday just randomly. And I was like, dude, this has to be for my birthday. But he'll write, thanks, Kyle, for your order. But my wife buys from him for me. In fact, one time I got Jeepers Creepers 2, and I had it in my cart and was about to check out. And then I went to check out, and it was no longer available. And I messaged him, and I was like, dude, I had that in my cart. And he's like, sorry, it's gone. And then a week later, it was my birthday, and my wife was like, I got it. And I told him.
That's so funny.
And I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I couldn't say anything because it was
my
wife.
Right.
But he's super
awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Yeah. All around nice guy. He's great customer service too. Like he's like at the level where like he still like answers like DMs. Like he's not like just email the store. It's like no, like when you order from Thrifted Horror, you're ordering from like an actual person.
Yeah.
You're not ordering from like some commercial sale.
I don't want to like commandeer. Sorry, I mean to cut you off. I don't want to like commandeer the conversation. But one last thing about Thrifted Horror, I got a copy of Halloween 3. Rainbow MCA, cleanest copy you'd ever see from his website years ago. And I don't know if he just didn't know what it was worth or what, but guess how much you think I paid for that tape off his website.
I'm guessing like $30.
20.
Yeah, that was $30.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Find that tape for even, and this was only like 2 years ago. But I check all the time, and I haven't seen it since. But it was a clean copy too.
Yeah. So like when he first started, like he wasn't doing it like based off of like the value of the actual movie. He was doing it based off of like, all right, so I spent I don't know $200 on this lot, so I'm just gonna divide all these tapes up by whatever number there are, and that's how much they are.
That's great.
Like that's how he started.
That's amazing. Yeah.
That's how he started, but now he's like actually adjusting the prices because these movies are starting to be like you can't sell them for that much anymore. Like it's hard. Yeah.
His prices are still good though. I feel like.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, you're either going to pay $5 for a tape, or it's going to be. It's never really less than $5, but like for I feel like I always thought he kept some of the more common stuff at like a little bit higher. Like a tape that's $2 is still going to be $5, so that way he could make the more expensive stuff a little more affordable. But I was like, he was just dividing or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I got that tape and I don't have it anymore. But damn, $30 for that. It's just
crazy. Yeah,
especially on a. It's not like I found it and got lucky. It was on a VHS horror website.
Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff. I know he bought out a collection like a year ago, and he's still selling it off. So yeah, he's got some big tapes. I got a blue cassette of Donnie Darko from him.
Oh god.
Yeah, he just gave it to me for my birthday. He's like, "Here you go."
Damn.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. Well, who wants to start? Are we starting with Kyle for his first pick of remake-worthy movies?
We can.
Yeah. We'll go.
Hold on, before we start, what kind of Cheez-Its are you eating, James?
Extra toasty.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. That's
I was gonna say.
Yeah. The extra toasty ones.
I like Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are good. The extra toasty are real good.
Yes. We try and keep healthy stuff in the house, or at least it's up to my wife. She's the one who does all the shopping. But I noticed when she wanted to get healthy, all the Doritos and stuff started disappearing, and in came the Cheez-Its and more crackers than chips.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Cheez-Its and Goldfish and Triscuits are mostly what we'll have. Occasionally, we will decide to dip into like some chips and stuff. I'm a binge eater. And I hyper focus on food. So if we have like Smart Food, Doritos, popcorners, I will spiral and add 20 pounds in like 2 weeks. So extra toasty Cheez-Its it is.
Yes, stay on it. I will preface this by saying that I don't know if I picked these movies because I necessarily think it's hard to say. Like, I'll just show you my first one, Sleepaway Camp. There's not been a remake. This is a movie that most people, you talk to them and they're like, that movie rocks. That movie's badass. Never, obviously they've done that Legacy sequel that was horrible. Even having back all the Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Trash movie. Also, I feel like the effort put in. I don't know if they were like, we have no budget, or if they were like, Sleepaway Camp as a franchise is a low budget B horror slasher franchise.
It is, but you can still do that well.
It felt like they put in no effort to bring back all those characters, and
that's probably why it wasn't like that big of a budget for the film itself, because they brought back Melissa and
because they brought it was the original actors. Were they playing their characters though?
No, well, all of them I think, except for Felissa.
Except for Felissa, which also bugs me. I haven't seen it, but that bugs me. Like the Ghostbusters remake with like Kristen Wiig or whatever, like that. I liked the movie, but they brought back. They said we did this because we knew we couldn't get the original characters back, and we thought like let's do something fun and new and all female, whatever. I was like, I thought the movie was a lot of fun. People hated it, but I thought it was fun.
It was okay.
I thought it was fun. I just don't think it was a good Ghostbusters movie.
It and it needed to exist as a spin-off.
Yes.
But it brings back every original actor as a different character. And I was like, so
it's confusing when you're
confusing and stupid when you could have you got Sigourney fucking Weaver back and you have her being some other character. All you had to do was have her walk by and then be like, you look familiar. Are you so and so? And her go, no, and walk away. I would have died. I would have died. No, anyway, sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would be interested to see what they did with Sleepaway Camp. Kind of like how we got Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and it was like, did they even give a shit? Some of these may have like a remake, but I feel like they just deserve a better one. We haven't had a remake to Sleepaway Camp. And again, I'm not saying I really want them to remake Sleepaway Camp because to me, it's a perfect accidental successful movie. But it would be interesting to see what they did, especially because the ending's so controversial. Can you?
I don't think they could pull the ending off.
Dude,
the thing is, with the right writer or team, they could take the ending that you assume is going to happen, and you're like, "Uh-oh, where's this going to go?" and do something. They could do they could do something if they wanted to be smart about it.
Yeah.
But I never would have thought of that, because you're right. Like, it's very the part 2 and 3 are just complete spin-offs, basically. Like, obviously it's Angela, but it's not Angela, and they're just like B movie whatever. There was supposed to be a part 4. We just found out at VHS Fest.
Yeah.
John, were you there with me? Yeah. When the guy was like, there's a part 4 that like they started, it didn't finish, and blah blah blah, and he had a copy.
It was like,
it was very expensive.
I don't remember the price.
The name of it is Karen Fields is the main character in that one. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe.
Because there's a 4th one with Karen Fields, and it's like the survivor of Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah,
that's Karen Fields.
Yep.
They never finished filming it, so it's comprised of the footage they filmed with parts of, I think, the original movie, if not the other movies or something. They pulled like a Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, I guess, and they just filled it with parts of the previous movie. But I was like, oh, that's wild. That sounds interesting. But it was crazy expensive, so I'm not gonna do that. And then Return to Sleepaway Camp sounded so like a great idea and just whatever. But they could take something, they could do like a fun summer camp, and a lot of people haven't heard of that movie like we have.
Yeah.
So if they did,
true. A lot of people have not.
The twist could still totally land if done with some respect, and I would love that.
Like these days, how do you drop dong with a kid actor? You know
they shouldn't show it.
Yeah.
They can have a more clever reveal of some kind. And I'd be fine if they had to take place in the 80s. I'm enjoying.
That would be awesome.
I'm enjoying newer movies taking place back in the day. Like remakes.
I enjoy it when like they get the aesthetic correctly, like to a T. Like some movies are like, oh, it's the 80s, and then that's it.
Yeah, just don't pull a Fear Street Prom Night or Prom Queen, where the whole thing with it being in the 80s is you're just playing the most. They were just trying to go off nostalgia, like, oh, this song was popular in the 80s.
Yeah, we'll get this song.
Or like, was that movie? Was it Totally Killer? It was a cute.
I like Totally Killer.
Wait, was it Totally Killer? When she goes back in time, right?
Yeah.
I liked it, but after a while, I was like, okay, you're just like shoehorning in like these sayings and hairstyles and whatever, and I was like, okay, I get it, like whatever. There's one that did it really bad.
It's like Happy Death Day. Totally Killer. It's similar feel. Freaky, Happy Death Day.
I liked Happy Death Day better, but I did like Totally Killer. It was cute.
Freaky was great.
So Kyle went, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I also just wanted to show off my copy of Sleepaway Camp.
You wanted to show off your copy of Sleepaway Camp.
Proud of that tape.
I'm going to go. I'm going to start with. I don't think this has a remake. I found it has a sequel, which I would love to watch. It's probably shit. But there's this movie, and it's called It Came from Outer Space. Okay. It is just so random. It's from the 50s. It's black and white. I watched this the other day again because it's just like a cute. It's weird because it's like a good-hearted, adorable little alien movie. It's kind of advertised or showcased or presented to you as Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Okay.
It seems like a pod movie, but at the end, and the aliens are actually creepy. Like the shots that they do, and the music is very eerie and whatever. There's lots of like long-winded dialogue or monologues. He's like, could I even prove it to you or to myself? Like, it's weird. It's strange, but it's charming. But at the end of the movie,
it's transatlantic accent, like the you see?
Yes, yeah, it's kind of like that. But it's very, and look at this guy. Like he looks like he has that accent. But it's like a good-hearted alien movie. So the end is not the crazy outcome like The Thing or Invasion of the Body Snatchers like you would expect. It's a very like optimistic ending. And so I've always thought, like, why don't we do something like this again, or thwart my expectations and do something like this and, go bonkers at the end. But I love a pod movie. I love like a whodunit. I know everyone hates this movie, but because Invasion of the Body Snatchers has been remade like 1,700 times. The Invasion with Nicole Kidman. I liked it. It's the remake of the remake of the remake.
Oh, okay.
There's Invasion from the 50s, the 70s, the 90s, and then the early 2000s.
It's got to be more of a thriller, right?
More of a thriller, and it's like
she's not in a bunch of like straight up horror. A lot of her stuff I noticed is like thriller.
It's like it's very thriller. It turns up the thriller and turns down the sci-fi. It has terrible CGI, by the way. But I would not mind. I would not mind that kind of movie coming back, especially.
Oh yeah, it's got like Daniel Craig and
yeah, the cast is insane.
Yeah,
and it is very well made. The ending is a little lackluster, but it's got some great moments, and Nicole Kidman can do no wrong in my book. So
yeah, fair, very fair,
very fair,
fair.
She is very
like
fair.
those black
She's
and white
always under umbrella. She wears SPF.
Like, does a black and white movie bother y'all? Like, or you,
No.
Yeah.
I love a good black and white.
And this, I mean, that makes it more charming to me. This came out in 3D. So when this came out in the 50s, it was a 3D movie.
Oh,
and the
wow.
opening has
cool.
like an asteroid coming at the screen, and it like hits the camera, and you can see that it breaks the screen that's blocking it. And I'm like, love. Like, I'm
It's
hooked
adorable
right now.
Yeah.
Adorable.
The fact they didn't reshoot that or cut it out. Yeah.
Probably didn't have the budget. They're like,
back then they were probably like, this is gonna blow people's fucking minds. And they were right, because like that's fucking crazy.
Aliens
back
invade
then.
the Earth.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was good.
I mean, 3D's got to be like, it was probably such a, my mind's wanting to say trivial. It's not trivial. Novelty type.
Yes.
Back then. Like, They're like, dude, I'm going. Did you see that new 3D movie?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Gotta
see
go
that.
see the 3D movie.
We're going to see that new 3D flick down the street at the cinema.
That new film is in 3D. See?
You think? Well, for my pick, I chose From Beyond. I feel like they could do a lot more with this movie these days. I feel like I get it. Like, the doctor finds like this alternate universe or whatever behind this device, and blah blah blah. It warps your body, but I feel like they could dig more into it and like make this like maybe like a little franchise.
That's cute.
That'd be fun.
I was just talking to a friend about that movie today. He actually prefers it over Reanimator.
Okay.
I know a lot of people.
I disagree with that. I mean, I love this movie.
I haven't seen either of them.
I just like Reanimator more. But yeah, From Beyond, definitely worth watching if you haven't. James, watch it.
Oh yeah.
Kyle, have you seen it?
From Beyond, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like these days they would make like a killer version of that.
They could.
I mean,
I feel like the world needs more and more of H.P. Lovecraft in their lives.
I feel like they could flesh out the story more.
Like make it more like in depth.
Like
yeah.
It
seemed very quick. Like, he finds it, boom, 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 done. So.
See, I kind of feel like that's what makes it not as good as Reanimator. As Reanimator takes more time to get to where it's going. Although I know it starts out with, the opening scene is Dr. Gruber or whatever, and his eyes are, it starts out with it, but then after that, it does take time to get to where it's going. And the story's just, I personally think there's more story to Reanimator, but my friend that I was talking to today, he feels the opposite, which is funny. And I like that about movies, that people can feel.
Tell him he needs to be in the comments and tell us why.
Yeah, get him in those comments.
Oh, he's a movie guy. He's like a few months ago, I posted on my story. I was like, hey, I had to convince my friend who collects movies. He's the only person in my hometown who's into horror, collects mass movies. His collection's pretty sweet, but he doesn't do VHS. He does Blu-ray and DVD.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, hey, everybody go follow him. I had to talk him into getting an account. It's DVD Graveyard, but he's
DVD Graveyard. Okay, I'll follow him right now.
He's very knowledgeable about movies. If you want to ever talk to the guy, he's down to talk, but pick his brain.
I'll stalk him.
Yeah. It says I'm following him. I probably followed if you said to follow him.
Yeah, I asked a bunch of people to follow him. I was like, hey, go follow him.
These photos are cute.
Yeah,
but man.
I am following
a few VHS tapes, but he just got into it so late that he's like, dude, I can't afford to get into VHS because, dude, the prices are just getting.
That's the problem.
They get crazy.
I don't see it going down either. It's just going to keep going up.
Oh yeah, no, and inflation is wild.
That's like why, oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
That's like why my biggest tip for like new collectors is, if you really want to do it, like, go and get the bigger tapes now and then fill in with the smaller tapes, because by the time you get all those bigger tapes, time to get the smaller, because those smaller are going to be up to where you bought those bigger tapes from.
Yeah.
And the bigger tapes are just unobtainable at that point.
Yeah. And have like a structured list of like, I really need like the needs and the wants.
Yeah.
Because I used to just buy.
Yeah.
I was getting whatever tapes and then realized I have a bunch of tapes that I don't really care about or want, which Kyle, I still have to go through and like send you pictures we can trade. And then I was like, well, let me get the ones I really need. And I started getting those. And then once I got most of them, I was like, oh, I feel pretty good. Like, why am I going to Goodwill and buying 10 tapes every time I go?
Yeah.
When they're movies I don't care about or want. So now I have like my specific list that we'll get to later of like the last of my grail that I'm like, once I find these, I feel like I will be good.
I think every collector does that though, where you just get excited to find stuff. So when you go to Goodwill or whatever you have near you and you find, you know, a handful of commons that you don't have, you're like, even if I haven't seen this in a long time or I don't even really care for that movie, I'm going to grab it just because it's something to have in the collection. But yeah, somebody was selling for Friday the 13th. Somebody was selling, I think it was part 1 through 4. And I don't think the first 2 were the gatefold. I think they were like, I think they might have been Gateway, but he was selling it for like $125 for the first 4 Fridays. I've had all of them for a while now. I haven't had to mess with it, but I was like, good God, did they really sell for
that's crazy?
They sold.
Yeah.
I bought
on Friday the 13th.
I bought 1 through 8 for like $80 like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you couldn't do that now.
No.
It ain't happening.
Are you joking?
No, it was on eBay too.
I want to say I bought Jason Takes Manhattan for myself. Derek will probably jump on and be like, "You bitch, I got that for you." And I got myself. Yeah, this happens all the time. I need to like when I get something, I need to like immediately write down like gifted from so and so, purchased myself, because I forget because the collection's so big now.
You just look at your list, Derek.
Blockbusted videos.
Yeah.
So I think I only bought like 1 or 2 of, 3 now because I got Freddy vs. Jason at VHS Fest. 3 of my Friday movies on my own, and all of the rest were gifted. And I'm like, thank God. Like I'm pretty sure I bought myself a Jason X, a Jason Takes Manhattan, and no, I didn't get Jason X. That was a gift. See, Jesus, like. Otherwise, I'd be paying an arm and a leg because those movies go for so much now. Like the big franchise movies go for way too much, and the only reason I own Jumping the Shark here, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, which I have been wanting, is because John was amazing and got it for me when I was spiraling at VHS Fest.
Yeah,
beautiful. That's what friends are for.
Yeah,
I always want to like keep up with who, because I've had a lot of tapes like just gifted to me, or like. You know, somebody hooks you up and it's like, dude, I want to keep up with who gave me that, because if someone ever gave me something, like if you ever were like, hey man, I know you were looking for this movie, I got you, and send it to me, I would feel bad, but I would never do it on purpose. If a year later someone's like, hey, you want to trade me for that tape, and then you trade it and they're like, oh dude, I gave that to you, I wouldn't have gave it to you if you were just going to get rid of it. But I would never do it on purpose. But at the same time, if I gift you something, it's yours to do what you want with it, is how I feel.
Same.
And because if I'm going to give you a tape, I don't want it. So you do what you want with that tape. Yeah. If I was like begging you for, I know we're talking about like Kyle has Ernest Scared Stupid and I want it. But I have to go through my movies to find out what we can.
Not good.
Well, okay, but I don't want the bad one. To do like a trade, and I'm like, I would never, because I'm like, I really want that movie. If we did a trade, when we do a trade, I'm not going to get it and be like, in a year, be like, I forgot that I love this movie. Like when I trade or I get like certain ones, like I'm very specific with the ones that I get that I add to my collection now. So we'll figure it out. I literally have piles of movies now. Like thing is, like, I'm off on a tangent again, but Nightbreed. I love Nightbreed. I saw that movie like twice. I saw the director's extended, the super long version. I was like, this is great. I got a copy. I don't necessarily need it. So I'm like, what do I do with that? Like, that's kind of like where I am.
For Ernest Scared Stupid.
I might have to give you Nightbreed for Ernest Scared Stupid. Okay. There you go. Look what I just did.
Wow.
It just isn't nostalgic for me.
Hey,
I know
Kyle, I have Nightbreed. If you want that for
Don't. I want Ernest Scared Stupid, John. Shut up.
Which copy? Which one's
you can just
release?
have it. It's
no, I
the
really do
media
want
copy.
Nightbreed, though.
Yeah.
I definitely. That's on my list. Nightbreed. It's funny you say that, but
it's a goodie.
Okay, we're very behind on
yes,
remake worthy. So
yes.
Kyle's next.
Whose turn? Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'll speak.
Right, John. I didn't skip you, right?
He went.
No, I did From Beyond.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody's redoing all the creature features. Where's our creature from the Black Lagoon, man? Like where's our creature, man? We got Wolfman. They've done Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Countless Dracula.
Where's my Guild Man? Where's he at?
My dad
that creepy shot of him swimming under the
loving this, and my dad took me to see horror movies. I saw movies I shouldn't have saw way too young. My dad took me to see Cabin Fever, Texas Chainsaw, 2003. I was 13 in 2003, so pretty young to be seeing that stuff. But anyway, his favorite is Creature from the Black Lagoon, and so it just holds a special place to me. But I'd love to see what they do with that movie now. I think they could do.
I feel like it would be fun.
It's overdue. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah. Is there a remake? Is there
no? Well, because they did. This is not the same franchise. This is not the same thing at all. But they did like Swamp Thing. They've done a couple. They did like a show.
Yeah.
And apparently it was incredible. So I'm like, you have these older IPs that you obviously have people who can handle it properly in modern day. That was a show, granted, and it got canceled. Even though, again, like it got great reviews and everything, so it was great. But it can be done.
They even had Man Thing in what was Werewolf by Night, that Disney Plus show. It was like a comic book, Werewolf by Night, and Man Thing or whatever his name is in that, and he's pretty much like Swamp Thing.
Oh, so
check that out. I haven't seen it.
They can do it, and we don't get enough creature features, in my opinion.
No, give us a damn creature.
Give us a creature feature. One of the themes of tonight was going to be creature features, but because we all love to talk too much, we decided to
chit chat.
We just had to cut it out. To cut it out. So I'm going to go to my next one so that we're not here till midnight. Although I would love to eat cheeses with you both until midnight.
Same.
This one is oddly a Disney horror film, which Disney knew how to do scary, whether they were trying or not. Or I'll say like late 80s, early 90s kids movies were just terrifying to begin with. But this is The Watcher in the Woods. It does have a remake, technically. It is abysmal because it leans heavily into being a Disney movie and not at all into being like an actual mystery or scary. So if someone were to take the actual, like someone like the Nosferatu director or what's his face, Eggers or something, who did Barbarian. Like someone who does like those kind of like darker, slow burn, like very moody movies. If they were to get their hands on The Watcher in the Woods, I think it would be fantastic because it is like a nice little thriller that you have assumptions of what's going on, and it unravels in a nice way. It's creepy, it's eerie. There's some good scares. Kyle Richards, fantastic. Betty Davis kills it. But then the end, you see it.
That's Child's Play actor, right? Kyle Richards?
No, Kyle Richards is she's a housewife now. She's one of the Beverly Hills Housewives, but she is Lindsay Wallace, the little girl from Halloween.
Oh, okay. I knew. Oh, so she's in Halloween 2018.
Yes. Yep, she's in that. So she's a kid in this still.
Now I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's like a good little creepy movie. Again, it's Disney, so they used to call it their version of The Exorcist. They're like, it's Disney's The Exorcist because they were trying to like do a thing. It is not that at all. But I think that someone could do something.
Point for kids.
No, really. Exactly, especially with how unrelated it is to The Exorcist. But the ending is weird, but I think it's very unique. The original ending is even weirder. The original ending, the whole movie plays out one way, and then the ending is like bloop. And I was like, what? Like, what are we doing? So I think that someone could do something cute with this. Ignore the remake that happened a couple of years ago. I think was it Alicia Silverstone or something? Was it? Someone was in it that's like an actor. I don't know. Ignore the remake.
Ignore that.
Betty Davis. That's what you want.
Somebody do something cute with that movie.
Do something cute with that movie, please.
Yeah, do something cute. Get it going. Get it rocking.
Do it and make it cute. What you got, John?
So I'm gonna go with House. I feel like this would be very fun to see someone try to pull off.
Fun. Yeah.
Hopefully the right person would pull it off, because not just anyone can hop in this and do Big Ben. And I feel like it would be heavy CGI, so I kind of want them to go like the animatronic route if they had the
go
chance.
The practical effects route.
Yeah.
You know who I feel like could do a good job at that would be like Jordan Peele.
Yes.
I was thinking Adam Green, which I may be wrong on the name, but Hatchet, because he's all about practical effects.
Yeah. I feel like someone that's within that realm, like it can't just be CGI. Like no one would go see
for
that.
like the gnarly over the top ridiculousness. Adam Green would do it if they were like, but we want it to be really a story about the father and the blah blah blah, and like be very character driven, but also have the horror. Then they'd go with Jordan Peele. So it depends on also budget.
Jordan
like,
Peele
there's no money.
Make it scary.
He would make it scary. I love when he does shit.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he needs a bounce back, and I think House would be perfect.
That'd be perfect.
I have 3 tapes left. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's because we added that remake. Okay, so I really don't mean this. Don't touch this movie, but Halloween 3. Could you imagine someone doing a remake of Halloween 3? Because I mean, it's just such a badass Halloween.
James is gonna explode right now.
I was like, I've had conversations with people about the fact that movie needs it needs to be either its own movie called Season of the Witch, like as a remake, or I need a limited series. I need an extended version of that movie. I want episode 1 to end with the robot guy blowing up in the car, and you're like, what? Like, I want episode 2 to be, we freaking get invited to the freaking factory. Like, I feel like there's so much to be fleshed out.
You can spread it out between like 8 or 10 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, and the way that TV is done now, I feel like it could be great because that movie is fantastic.
They could do a limited series for October for Halloween and make it like a Goosebumps style anthology, like 10 episodes, short limited release.
Not even. It could just be like 5 or 6 killer episodes. I'd be like, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that movie, but I respect my wife's opinion. But we watched that the other day, and she said it was a snooze fest, and I was like, "How dare you?" Yeah,
divorce.
She has good taste, but she was like, "It's so." She said it was just boring, and then she was obviously ragging, and I was like, "Look, everybody bitches about that, but about Tom Atkins being so old and just trying to have sex with her." She's
Listen,
like, he was like her dad, and I was
Tom
like,
Atkins slays.
Tom Atkins fucks. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
he is exceptionally old.
I want a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah, he's old now. He was old in that movie. The thing is, 80s movies were not logistics be damned. Logic be damned in an 80s movie. So that one was like scary and suspenseful, and the score is just fantastic.
Dude,
one of the best scores ever. Everyone says Halloween. No, it's Halloween 3. Like that score specifically. But him. But it takes itself pretty seriously. Him being not like charming or handsome or anything, chugging beer, leaving his wife and kids, all that stuff, but then still managing to get this gorgeous, beautiful woman.
Oh, yeah.
And then having the most uncomfortable like sex scene in the film while his real life wife is playing the actress in the room next door. Fun fact. Like, I don't know why, just adds a level of
woman
charm.
who gets her face.
That was his real life wife at the time. Yeah, right? That. Wild. So clearly it didn't last. But it's just, I don't know. I just love it.
And every time I think of that movie, I just get pissed off because I'm like, I really wish it just was its own thing and not part of Halloween. I feel like he could have released that on its own and it would have been epic.
And I've had this conversation.
My collection too.
It's I can see the figures behind you. You both have the Halloween 2 pumpkin in your backgrounds, but I can see your Halloween 3 figures on the shelf behind you, Kyle. I've had this conversation with probably everyone that I know. is that I wish it was its own thing and we had a different Halloween 3, but I don't think we would talk about it as much. I think because it is such like, the redheaded stepchild of the franchise is everyone's like they love or they hate it, and we still talk about it because it's in that franchise. So I'll appreciate it for that.
I feel like it'd be cool to see a glow up series, like you said, James. Like just like a cool little mini series. That's all we want. Throw it on HBO Max.
Yep.
Get a cool studio
HBO Max would do a good job at that.
Yeah.
I like that idea better than a movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like flesh it out.
Mm-hmm.
So my next one is from the 90s. I love this movie. It's not good. It is, but I love it, but it's not good. It is Phantoms, which is based on a Dean Koontz novel that I heard is one of like the best books written. Like people that have read it have said like this book was so insanely amazing, and that the first half of this movie is a great representation of the book, but that Dimension Films came in and said you need to make this like faster, hipper, more action, more whatever. They changed the script, they changed whatever, they did reshoots, and so the second half is a very rushed, weird something collection of scenes. Now, I still do like the movie, but if about halfway through, you'll notice, oh, this feels like a different film now. That is as production interference. But I feel like if they took the original book and they really fleshed it out, either like a really long movie, give me 2 hours or 2.5 hours of like a fully like a sci-fi thriller, or the limited series route, I think we could get a good Phantoms. Because the idea of like this entity that's existed for all of eternity and like caused mass populations to disappear over time, and then it happens in like a modern setting, that's crazy, without having it be like a cool, hip, fun cast.
What was that?
Rose McGowan.
I forget what
the book called. Phantoms?
It's called Phantoms. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who was it that said? I think it was like a Kevin Smith movie. I forgot what it was, but there.
Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Oh, okay.
It's because Ben Affleck is in all of Kevin Smith's movies. I think that he's even in the scene when they say it. But he was like, Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. The joke is, I think it's one of Ben Affleck's worst acting performances ever. I feel like he's reading. It almost sounds like he's reading the script for the first time, and he's like, okay, nothing can kill it. Nothing can kill it. What's going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. And he looked up and they were like, great, we got the take. And he was like, wait, that was my, and they're like, yep, move on. Like, that's how the acting is enough in some of the scenes. Yeah. It was a very rushed production too. I know that, but it's just so fun.
Do you like the movie?
I like the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. It's directed by the same director who did Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. And I do enjoy Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. So the action is done well, the suspense moments are done well, the lighting is done well. Like, it has a look and a feel to it that is very much that director, and I appreciate that. But just like Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, this poor Joe Chappelle cannot catch a break with the movie that he directs. This is part of his 3-picture deal when he did Halloween Curse. He was also this and something else. So for him, it's probably just a paycheck. But yeah, they like jumped in and changed a bunch of shit, and he probably was like, I don't care, whatever, just do what you got to do. Just
fucking
finish the movie, get my paycheck. Yeah. But it is like, it's I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
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 I need to watch it. I have it. I think I feel like I've seen it, but it's been a while.
You might like recognize and go, oh wait, this moment seems familiar. The acting is not great again across the board, but I think it's cute. John,
so for my pick, I have Shredder. I feel like this would be very fun. Who directed Hard Eyes? Do we know?
Oh.
But he did a cool job with like a slasher type of deal, so I feel like he should run this ship, and maybe even one of the guys that did Hard Eyes, like the actor, should be the Shredder. That'd be fun.
I was gonna say
Josh Rubin.
Get off the snow.
Josh Rubin.
That's who did Hard Eyes.
Hard Eyes, yeah.
Check this out, Josh Rubin.
Yeah, if you're listening,
send the check. Send the check if you do it.
If you're gonna have a killer on a snowboard, it needs to be fun. So yeah, I second that.
That'd be cool.
So it would have like a Scream kind of feel to it, which I feel like a lot of new slashers, like, is that just the template for new slashers? Because Hard Eyes felt like Scream. I mean, it really did. It did, in my opinion. It also felt kind of like a video game. Like the opening scene was really cool, but it, like her getting pushed through the grate of like the wine thing.
Yeah.
It felt like the opening to a video game. I don't know.
I loved it.
It was cool. I thought
it was cool. Yeah, it seemed very.
I need that match.
When I watched that, I was like, okay, I get that they are. It's gonna be fun, like it's gonna be gross and fun. Like they did set the mood. I feel like a lot of the downfall of a lot of the slasher movies after Scream is they took themselves very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And because Scream did it so well, with the taking itself seriously when it needed to, but also being like fun and self-aware, and the comedy was there, but it was not at the detriment of the scares. A lot of people couldn't balance that afterwards. So, for instance, Phantoms could not necessarily balance that. I Know What You Did Last Summer was good, but it definitely feels like more bleak, compared to Scream or something. But yeah, Heart Eyes was like, no, like we're gonna have fun. I feel like if you can establish the tone, I feel it's a responsible director. You need like a responsible director. Like, let's not get into a big review of like the new I Know We Did Last Summer, but irresponsible, in my opinion.
Yeah, we can't.
Period.
That I can't.
Yeah,
time to talk about the new I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Nope, we're not gonna. Kyle's gonna show us his next pick.
Yep.
So, Serial Mom.
That's such a good choice.
I just feel like in today's day and age, the way that we are with, like, look at the Wade Wilson killer. Mm-hmm. Not trying to go dark. You could go two directions, I feel like, with the remake. You could either lean in and go campy and fun, like Serial Mom was, and really lean into like the media getting a hold of it and what direction you want to go. Or you could go dark and like hit on the fact that we have a problem with people wanting to be romantic with real life killers, like romanticizing it. I know there's a word for it. I can fix him, I can fix her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like you could go so many directions with it, but Serial Mom was a really fun movie.
God, yeah, they could go dark. I wish they would go I would want them to go full fun and camp, but I'm not sure they'd be able to master it as well as the original. So then maybe it would lend itself to going the darker route, unless the guy who did Heart Eyes did it. Basically, just have the guy who did Heart Eyes
do everything.
Yeah, and we'll be fine.
We'll be good.
Wasn't Kathleen Turner? Wasn't she in? I may be getting something mixed up. Was she not in the new I Know What You Did Last Summer? Was she not one of the parents or something? I could have sworn she
Kathleen Turner.
I'll text you. I'm thinking.
Yeah. She hasn't done. I haven't seen her in a minute in anything. She was in some show, maybe. No, was it a movie or a show?
It's bothering me.
But yeah, I don't know what she's been in, but she wasn't in the new I Know You Did Last Summer. I'm glad she was not, because I would not want that on her. I would not want that tainting her career.
So you did.
Which one do I do next? I only have two left. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with this one, and that's the name of the movie. I'll end with the other one. So another movie I got at VHS Fest from Derek. I do remember I got this from Derek. I was originally going to trade this with someone. I had a tape they wanted, and they had this tape. They had the big box of this tape as well, and they ended up not going. So I was like, all right, well, I guess just fuck my life. And then on the last day, let's go fuck myself. And then Derek was like, hey, girl, and handed me Visiting Hours.
Oh.
And I really love this movie. I think it is I love a heavy tape. It's no one talks about it. I never even knew it existed until I got it as a movie request on my channel like 2 years ago. And I was shocked at how well written, acted, directed. It's written and directed like it knows what you're going to expect to happen. And then they do the opposite almost every time. So to me, it's very smart. It's like a slasher thriller. But it's got William Shatner, Michael Ironside, Lee Grant. Like, the cast is amazing. I forgot her name, but she's the voice of Rogue in the X-Men animated show, in the original and in the new one. But I guess she did a lot of voice acting when she was younger, but she's like really young in this, and she's in it like just normally whatever. But it's got like, it presents you with multiple protagonists and one antagonist, and you kind of end up following how all of their lives are intersecting in this and that. And it's just, there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. This like psycho just wants to kill women. He just hates them for some reason. And he especially hates women empowerment. So Lee Grant is like a reporter who's like kind of pushing buttons at, you know, almost like losing her career. Like people are like, you should stop saying that stuff and stop, you know, standing up for the man. And this guy just like constantly tries to attack her, attack his nurses, attack anyone, any freaking person. It's just Michael Ironside being a psychopath. And if someone could he's so menacing in this. If someone could take like it gives me Silence of the Lambs vibes. If someone could, but if it was a slasher, I would love to see someone take that on and properly do a remake.
Is that tape hard to find?
I've never seen it until the person was going to trade it. And then Derek was like, here, I don't know how much he paid. I'm not going to ask. It's not my business. I don't even know if it exists not in a big box. I would assume.
I've owned it on like the normal size
regular
box.
Okay.
Yeah. CBS box. Yeah.
Love.
So good.
So good.
So
and
good.
Look at that poster.
So good.
Like, that's so cool. It's a hospital.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sick.
With a skull. And the teaser is just the hospital with like the sound of like hospital noises. And I think like some people talking and like chatting or screaming, whatever. And like the lights come on or go off, whatever it is, to shape. Like those are the lights of the hospital. I don't know. They could do something. It's badass.
For my pick, I'm so sorry, Derek. I'm going popcorn. I feel like this would be a very, very fun remake if they did it the right way.
He might like that. The idea of that. He loves popcorn.
Oh, he loves popcorn.
He has said he wants a sequel, but you could do a good remake, I think.
I think if you did a remake and then comes the sequel.
You could do a requel.
A requel. Give us the old Texas Chainsaw at the beginning. Give us the sequel to the requel.
Yeah. We need some requel in our lives.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've never seen Popcorn.
Me either.
Do you know what it's about?
I have no idea. I just know it's a tape everybody wants.
So it's pretty much like a group of like college kids trying to like do like a horror night at this abandoned theater. And some shit went down in the past. Someone was badly burnt as a child. And he's a master of disguise now. And spoiler warning, you find out
I'm not. Wait, don't spoil it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm probably going to try and watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you need to know.
Shenanigans ensue.
Yeah.
It's on my list to watch. I've wanted to watch it just because I know people talk about it. It's just
it's very cool.
Derek has told me
great special effects. Yeah.
You stupid bitch, and I'm like, okay.
Music.
And it has
atmosphere.
It has. Is it Jill Scholler? Is that her name?
I think that's her name.
She's she plays the girl, the lead in like The Stepfather.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, her. Yep. She's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Definitely check that out.
I will. So my last.
I almost spoiled it. Sorry.
You what?
I almost spoiled it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know this is your
about
podcast.
To freaking murder me.
Shut up.
Yeah. Shut your gap.
You stupid bitch.
Shut up, John.
So this kind of goes with.
That's going to be the new show name. Shut up, John.
Shut up, John.
Shut up, John. Who recorded that voice? I've always wanted to know.
That is my nephew. Who earlier I said he's now 16. He was like 7 or 8. And we, maybe like 9 or 10 even. We, you can't say shut up. Like that's not like he was taught, we always taught them like you don't say shut up. Like that you are grounded. Like you do not say that. That is a very mean thing to say. Well, he came over one time and he was spending the night with us. And for some reason, I was annoyed because they wanted to like be giggling and laughing like in the room with the TV on. And I was like, I'm trying to go to sleep. I got to work in the morning. And when I tried to like complain, Moses went, shut up, James. And my nephew couldn't breathe from cackling. And so then Moses said it again. And then our nephew said it, and then Moses said it, our nephew said it, and then we're all saying it and whatever. And so when I was thinking of like redoing my channel, I can't take credit for anything. Moses was like, you should call it Shut Up James. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I literally called up his sister and was like, you need to get, like, don't ask any questions. Get a recording of Anthony screaming Shut Up James right now and send it to me. And she's like, okay. So literally I have the video still, but that's the audio.
I've always wondered if we were talking about, but Creepshow. But I would like to see honestly just an anthology series. I know it reminds me of like when they did the new Goosebumps with Justin Long. It just didn't feel like Goosebumps. I don't care. I mean, I didn't dislike it, but it did not feel like Goosebumps at all. I'd love to see them redo Creepshow is one of my all-time favorites. It's probably my most comfort movie of all time. But I don't know. I would love to see them just continue because I mean, Creepshow 3 sucks. I'm not going to talk about that, but Creepshow 1 and 2.
I like Creepshow 2.
No,
2 I love.
2. I was talking about 3.
I never saw 3.
Sorry.
Which a lot of people consider Tales from the Dark Side as like the official Creepshow 3, but I don't know. Honestly, again, these tapes were hard for me to pull because I don't know. I don't know if I like a remake until I see it, but like me trying to come up with the idea of like, oh, they should do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because a lot of these movies I pulled, I'm like, I really wouldn't want them to touch it. But it'd be cool to see what they would do with.
So maybe we should give them a lot more credit than we give them for trying to remake a movie.
I've always been cool with remakes, honestly. Some of my favorite movies are remakes.
Yeah.
Same. I feel like it just depends on the filmmaker and the approach that they're taking. Like if you're going to do something like The Fog, where they remade it to just be like, put a bunch of WB actors, we'll use tons of CGI. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Make it trash.
Yeah.
You know, of course it's going to suck. That's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
One of the worst
remake of The Fog.
Made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to have something like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that was smart and clever and tried to do something different. I don't want to get off on a tangent, but like there are some that I don't like, but I'll appreciate that they tried to do something different, or they tried to respect the original, but like, okay, you know what? Maybe we didn't need that in the long run, but you didn't shit on the original.
Yeah.
Like the Fog remake shits on the original, in my opinion. So I can see if they did Creepshow right. Well, so my question, would you want them to remake some of the same segments? Like, would that be interesting to you? Or would you want it to be, because then they could just make a Creepshow 4, really, if they were going to do not the same segments. Like, do you think that you'd want, like...
I would prefer them, it sounds weird, but I would like to see them do it with the same segments.
That would be...
Okay, and just different actors?
On it, put their own spin on it, but like a draft.
I would be interested to see that.
You know, Father's Day. I would like to see them, what they could do with the same premise, but different. But I don't know. I just give me more Creepshow.
And they could have like a different tie-in or something. Like there could be, because there was the Tom Atkins is
he's the dad
tie-in in the first one.
Yeah.
Wait, in the first one or
It's the first one.
It's the first one.
He's the dad. Yeah.
You could have, number one, he's still alive, have him come back and do something, or have a different tie-in with a different twist in that part or something. Yeah. But I would see that'd be fantastic. What's the segment called where Ted Danson gets buried alive and then turns into a zombie?
Oh my gosh, why did you ask me that?
Sorry,
I'm not good getting put on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know. That one, I would love to see another Leslie Nielsen being a bad guy. I'd love to see that be.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just think it's such a timeless movie too.
It is,
honestly.
Classic. My last one is another movie I've only seen, a couple years ago. And to me, it feels like a blueprint for a lot of, if not all of the haunted movies that have like followed and come out since then. But no one talks about this movie that much. And it's The Changeling. And I found this movie to be very creepy, very smart, very well done in every aspect. It's got George C. Scott yelling, and I just love when he gets to yell at shit. But I feel like there's elements of, House on Haunted Hill. There's elements of The Ring. There's elements of the, I mean, now we have The Conjuring, we have The Others. Like there's so many things that have pulled moments from this movie, but no one talks about this. And I think that we could get like a big, I want to say Conjuring again, like Conjuring style, meaning like give it the budget, give it the attention, get a great director, and have it be like a big, like the moment, like everyone needs to go see this movie, The Changeling. Because it's a paranormal movie, but there is like a great mystery going on. I will say the ending confused the hell out of me, and was kind of, oh, I guess it's over. But I feel like they would do something better now.
Yeah, they'd probably touch it up.
Yeah, but I think that'd be cute.
I watched that actually because you told me to watch it.
Really? Did you like it?
Yeah.
You can say no.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I liked it.
You can say no. It sucked. It's okay, Kyle. You can say it sucked. You
I
told me
I'm pretty honest.
You hated it, and you're never taking recommendations.
I know. You told John
it
sucked.
Be honest, Kyle.
I thought it was good.
All right.
But I like a good haunting type movie. That's definitely one of my favorite types of like subgenre.
I love that subgenre.
You know, a subgenre I don't love is the zombie subgenre, which is why when I found Zombie, I was like, dude, it's my favorite zombie movie.
Yeah.
It's a zombie. But I just am not the biggest fan of zombie films. And I know people love them. They're just not my favorite. I like them.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge, massive fan of them.
You don't like Night of the Living Dead?
No, I do.
Day of the Dead?
I do. Okay. I'm just not like.
You're not drawn to it.
Reach on my shelf and pull out a movie. It's almost always going to be a slasher, or some sort of I love camp movies, like where there's people go out to camp or road trip movies. For some reason, zombie films are just not one that I purposely gravitate towards, and I want to like them more than I do, but I just don't watch them as much as I thought I would. So when I found Zombie, Horror High VHS. He's got every tape. That dude,
so nice. Yeah,
he had that. He had the big box tape. Oh. I was like, I've never seen that movie, and he's like, dude, stop what you're doing right now and go watch it. And I watched it at night. I watched it at night, and I was like, dude, that movie's freaking awesome.
I've never seen the zombie films. I think there's a 3, right? Isn't there a 3rd? But
I think the thing is that
I've only seen the first.
I think so. Zombie and Zombie 2 are the same thing.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
So it has something to do with Night of the Living Dead, I want to say. Or
it's so weird because a lot of the movies connect in way they connect and don't connect.
Has to do with that. So Zombie 3 is actually the sequel to Zombie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think there's only really 2 of them.
2 of them. Okay. Because I remember as a kid seeing I just happened to look, and there was a woman's face being pressed into a glass shard, and a very young me lost my entire mind, and that shaped what I can't watch in movies because I couldn't differentiate. I have not seen this clip since then. Maybe it doesn't look as real as I thought it did as a kid, but as a kid I was my brain couldn't immediately go, oh wow, that's cool. My brain went, she's dead. Lost my mind. So I've never watched the movie, but I want to someday.
Dude, a zombie fights a shark underwater. I mean, it's just
I've seen that clip. I didn't know it was from that movie. Okay,
yeah,
I guess zombie. I have to watch it. Okay,
so Zombie. It's good. Now we'll say Return of the Living Dead, one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think
I have to see the sequels.
Doesn't like it. To be honest.
I feel like Return of the Living Dead and Shaun of the Dead are the most fun zombie movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess I like my zombies faster versus there's 2 camps. They either can sprint and run at you and they're kind of more intelligent, or it's all about the numbers. How many if you get caught up with too many of them, you're fucked.
I think the reason that I also like Return of the Living Dead and Shaun of the Dead is because if you're going to have slow zombies, make it fun.
Yeah.
And they do. You can run away from them. So they add obstacles that are different and they make it fun and silly. Return of the Living Dead is a blast. Or go full on Dawn of the Dead remake. 28 Days Later, which I know is not a zombie. It's a virus.
It's
That's
zombies.
fine. Whatever. I'm gonna count it as a zombie movie. Like that, it falls into that more than anything else. But like those fast zombie situations, love.
Yeah, makes it more actiony thriller in your face than.
It's scarier to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for. I'm so sorry. I've gone on. What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say they're redoing Resident Evil again, and I love the Resident Evil.
I'm excited for that.
I love Resident Evil.
The movies are fine. I love Mila Jovovich. The movies are silly, and I enjoy them for being stupid and bad. I really hated Welcome to Raccoon City. I thought like this is done by someone who like looked at the remakes and said, "I'll just make the same set," and like shit on the characters. But the new one is done from the Edgar's guy who did Barbarian. And I think he is doing Weapons. I think it's the same guy who's doing Weapons.
Oh, Weapons looks cool.
And that looks so good. So he definitely has like an aesthetic and a vibe and a mood. And if he can, and he's doing the new Resident Evil. So I'm like, that's going to be something.
With these IPs and franchises, I feel like you have to get someone involved. And I don't know why you would be in the business if you don't give a shit, but we all know that they make movies and they don't give a shit. It's all about money.
Yeah.
You have to get someone involved with Resident Evil who has a passion for the video games, the movies. Otherwise, it's going to turn out like Welcome to Raccoon City. Like, it's you got to get somebody who's passionate about it.
Yeah.
Someone that fucking cares. Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah. Because even like
Creepers,
Paul,
they didn't give a shit.
Yeah. I heard that was so terrible.
No one cared.
I was so interested in seeing it. Everyone was like, run, like, don't.
Have you seen 3? Jeepers Creepers 3? Everyone thought Jeepers Creepers 3 was bad. It's doubly bad. Like, it's
doubly bad.
It's not even a movie. We could go make a movie right now. Like,
that is crazy. It's that bad.
Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I promise you it would be.
You've
seen it, right? Have you not seen it?
I have not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh God! It's not even laughable. Like so bad, it's laughable. But you got to watch. It looks. The entire movie looks like it was shot on a green screen. The entire movie. It's bad.
They had one job.
Go check it out though.
One job.
Yeah, but go give it a watch.
Just go try it.
Check it out.
Don't buy it though. Like
go check it out.
Don't.
This episode has been sponsored by Jeepers Creepers
Reborn.
Reborn.
The new sequel, Reborn Again.
Reborn Again.
They were gonna do 3 of them. It was supposed to be a trilogy, and after the first one, they were like, "Fucking pull the rug."
This is what kills me about movies that like tease a sequel for a long time, and then the sequel comes out and teases another sequel. Is number 1, how fucking dare you? Number 2, why couldn't you just give us the movie we wanted the first time? Like Jeepers Creepers 3 was the long-awaited, movie that's supposed to bring back Trish. She's on the hunt for the thing that killed her brother. It's supposed to reunite Trish with the guy from the second movie. Like the leads from the first 2 movies were going to come together. This is what was teased for like over 10 years or whatever it was. And then they finally greenlight the movie. It's called like Jeepers Creepers Cathedral. We're so excited. Then all of a sudden they're like, we're going through some rewrites. We're going through some changes. It got delayed. It got delayed again. The name is changing. Now it's Jeepers Creepers 3. And then they give us an in-between quote. All of a sudden we find out that it takes place between 1 and 2. No one wanted that. It brings back Trish for 1 second at the end, I guess. I don't even remember. It's such a throwaway.
I don't remember.
She pops up, I guess, at the end to be like, I'm going to find you. And I'm like, that's what I needed this movie to be. I didn't care about a single thing happening in this film. It was the most stupid, bad, anticlimactic movie. And I hate to bring it up again, but that's basically what I Know What You Did Last Summer was. It's like a movie that doesn't exist for any reason except to tease a future movie that would have been the movie we wanted this time.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say
money
about that
grab
shit.
Too.
Money grab.
Huge
and also
money
they
grab.
just think these horror fans don't give a shit. Just make a movie, bring back legacy characters, and they'll give us their money. And it's like, dude, we care more than you think.
More than you think. And the new I Know What You Did is I guess it made a little bit of a profit, but you can tell like
not a huge profit.
No, but not a huge profit,
dude.
And it's a smaller IP than Scream, but they back in the day they were similar. So and Scream came back with a vengeance. People didn't like 5, and I didn't like 5 that much, but it made a bunch of money. 6 made more money. So
it was an okay return to form kind of thing.
It was okay. It's like a movie of its time. It was filmed during COVID, and it kind of a lot of things irk me in it, but I'm like, it's not disrespectful, even though they kill a main character. That's fine. Maybe someone hasn't seen it, but
maybe they rushed like the writing and filming and everything to like get it in theaters before the new Scream comes out. So they're like, we're gonna set this up so people don't forget about us after this Scream comes out.
Trash. Trash.
I don't know, dude. If you watch the interviews with Freddie Prinze Jr. and I do think that they came to him and were like, "Hey, we have this idea," because he doesn't do a lot of like sequels and return from what I've heard. And they, on paper, what they did could have worked, but it makes no sense to his character. And I guess we're not spoiling. It's still in theaters. Maybe we shouldn't spoil stuff.
I don't spoil like where it goes, but
dude, it makes no sense and it's disrespectful. Like it just
the ends don't justify the means, or the means don't justify the ends, really. Like, they don't set up anything that happens in the movie. It's just like a collection of scenes that are not progressed forward by character development or story or a sense of urgency. There's basically nothing. And then suddenly it's over in one of the most lackluster finales of a slasher movie. You think slasher movie, you think chasing, running, screaming, gouging. None of that in the last 20 minutes of this movie. It's just the most like boring, stupid, whatever. Right. Yeah. It just, because I was not mad at like some of the twists that happened.
Hi, little girl.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Hello.
They had
Welcome to the show.
Right.
Hello.
Hey.
This is the movie buff right here.
Oh.
He knows all your questions.
How are you?
All the answers. So
okay.
But she didn't like I Know What You Did Last Summer either. No way.
Yeah, no.
Neither of us liked it. But
and
I can think of like 3 things in that movie that they did. They touched. You're like, okay, they're going to come back to that, and then they just never do. And you're like, where's this? It never went anywhere.
It even starts off with the driver of the car that goes over the cliff grabbing the shirt off of one of the characters.
That's what
I was like, oh my god, that's going to be a thing. Nope, it was written by AI basically.
Have you seen it, John?
No, but I've heard enough.
You haven't
spoil.
seen
I'm
it?
not gonna. I don't care.
Well, we didn't
spoil,
and we're not gonna.
I thought you had seen it by now.
I'm probably not even gonna watch it, to be honest with you. So
it's worth watching, but it's
worth
watching just so you can talk shit about it.
I'll stream it. I'm not gonna pay to see it in the theater.
See that for free. Wait till it is.
I was excited. Free. I'm not gonna lie. I went into the theaters excited. I did because I do like I Know What You Did Last Summer. So
the writer director said a lot that they were like, don't take it seriously. We're trying to have a lot of fun here. We want to pay a lot of like homage to the original, and it does have a lot of Easter eggs, and there are fun moments, but you still have to have a cohesive fucking story.
You also got to remember what happened in the previous movies that you're making a sequel to. Like, you gotta know where characters left off, and they did it.
I'll be honest, I wasn't mad at where Julie and Ray were in this one, and I wasn't mad at the reveals at the end. I actually called it. I was like, I
wasn't mad. No, I called it. My wife said, here, I leaned over to her in the first 10 minutes of the movie, and I said who the killer was, and sure enough, I was like, please don't let me be right. I'm not even good at that stuff. I'm not the best at like guessing who the killer is. I knew it in that one.
But it didn't, but it wasn't organic. It was like shoehorned. It was like shoehorned in with no lead up to that reveal. That was the only thing. In real life, the writer director is best friends with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. So that tells me all I need to know about why that movie is trash.
That's why she was in it. I mean,
well, no, I think that's why they did it is because their best friend was like, I have an idea for a movie. And and that's why there are cameos.
I'm not gonna lie.
Cameos.
That was my favorite part of the whole movie.
But... I hated it because of who was.
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
Yes, it should have been another character that was. If you're gonna, like there were ideas that were not fleshed out. This needed to come out
like, what are y'all guys
next year. Yeah, we can't talk about it. Let John show his last movie. We went on such a John. What's your last?
Let
movie?
me change this.
So my last movie,
my ADHD just went.
It's not. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's Willard. I feel like this would be a really fun remake.
Willard is
a remake of a remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, remake
I
of a
think I
remake.
have
That'd be
Willard.
cool.
Let me see.
Do you think they would do a better job than the originals, than that one and the original?
I mean,
maybe
this was actually
have
an
Willard.
entertaining movie. I
heard that was really
enjoyed it.
good.
Yeah, I think
It's
that
cool.
they could do like just a better looking version of it, like just like a little re-up, little makeover.
It's a product of its time.
Pulled off.
Yeah. No Glover in it. That would be nice because he's
Mm.
weird. But he's like the perfect person for this, though. Like that's like him. He
He's
looks
zany
like
enough.
he looks like he would be a Willard.
Yeah.
He's definitely zany.
Talking to rats and everything.
Same.
I think that would be great. Yeah, that's my last
I like that.
pick.
That's your last pick.
My last pick.
Now, for the next category, we are going to do like movies that we are on the hunt for, tapes that we're on the hunt for. Do you want to just have like Kyle give us his 5, then I give my 5? That seems legit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we do that, can I take a bathroom break?
Yeah, you can go take a bath.
See, I'm going to take a bath.
Take a bath.
Take a nice luxurious bath.
Come on, knock on my door.
Come and knock on my door.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh my god, I need to go through all these movies. I pause on my bed, pause on the floor.
Yeah, I got. You know what's funny though is I'm probably just gonna bring these to the tape swap. Was all my trades that I didn't even trade any. I didn't even offer any, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, it totally like went over my head. I was like, oh, I should be looking for trades. You know.
So the trades
never did.
So are people selling, or is it really just for trading?
Oh no, I was talking about VHS Fest. So the
yeah.
The pile that I brought with me to VHS Fest, I didn't even offer for. I didn't even think about it. It just kind of sat in the car.
Well, a lot was going on at VHS Fest, so
yeah. So that whole stack that I had is going to be for sale.
John is going to a tape swap.
Connecticut.
That is one town away from me.
Yeah.
That he can't pronounce the name of.
Cheshire. Are you going?
Say it again.
Is it Cheshire or
Cheshire? It is
Cheshire?
Cheshire, like Cheshire Cat, for God's sake.
Cheshire.
It is CH. It is CH Cheshire. And he's like,
Cheshire.
Chester.
Every time.
Cheshire.
Cheshire.
Chester.
It's Chester Cat. That's what it is.
Chester the cat. All right.
Mm-hmm. I've never been to this place, but I'm excited. Not because it's a brewery, don't care, but there's food trucks.
Yeah. Pizza.
And then pizza. I saw the advertised pizza.
Yeah.
Some lady who was in some stuff. I don't know who she is. I guess I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with her work, but I know she was in Terrifier 2. I just don't know who
she played.
Is it Sienna? It's not Sienna.
No, it's not a lead person.
It's not a lead.
They would, that's a huge. Like when I saw her at a convention,
she had like
a line of 1,000.
Yeah, I just saw her. At,
I forgot this person's name, but you what?
I just saw her at Texas Frightmare.
Oh, was her line crazy long?
Honestly, not as long as I thought it would have been. But it wasn't bad.
Yeah, when
her
I saw
name is Allison Goldfire. She was in Bongo, Killer Clown, and Terrifier 2.
Who's she in
Bongo
Killer?
No, it's Bongo Killer Clown.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if it's Bongo the Killer Clown, but it just says Bongo Killer Clown. I don't know, but we'll find out Sunday. 12 to 5. Come on down to Cheshire, Connecticut at Counterweight Brewing.
Jesus.
We're having a tape swap. It's hosted by Retro Death Media, a bunch of vendors.
There's some cool guys.
Myself. Mars will be there, VHS Toys.
So excited to see Mars.
Me too. It's been a minute. It's been since what? February? Since I
February.
was in Connecticut? Yeah.
Our boys' day.
From him.
Mars is cool. I love Mars.
He's so cool.
Such a sweetheart.
Yeah, and he's like high energy in person. He's just so great. John lives one state up, and Mars lives in the same state as me, but Mars is like 45 minutes to an hour south, and John's probably how far is the drive for you to get to?
I'm like
Cheshire.
Cheshire is going to be about an hour and 40.
Oh,
okay, that sounds about right.
Close, dude.
But that's GPS saying that. I can probably get there in a little less. Probably like an hour 20.
So, yeah.
Y'all are close to each other. Y'all are
That's why I
And then
love
there's
New
like,
England. It's
and then
like
there's
you
no
can,
one else.
one second you can be in Maine, next second you're in, I don't know, Connecticut. You know?
Yeah, the states are so tiny. And then you look
Dude,
at
I'm
Texas.
like
Yeah, and then
2
Texas
Connecticut-
is
hour
like,
drive from y'all.
I think Houston is the size of my state. Like if you took
probably.
like one city in Texas, I think it's like the size of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
you can fit New England in Texas, I feel.
Easy.
Oh no,
Easy.
many
You can
times.
fit a
Have
lot
you
of
looked at a
states.
map? It's literally like Connecticut is this, and
Yeah.
You
Texas
could
is
fit
this.
almost the whole eastern seaboard in
Yeah.
Texas if you move
Yeah.
around.
I
For sure.
Yeah.
like you can get from the top of Connecticut to the bottom of Connecticut in a little over an hour.
Yeah.
You can drive
And I have-
where I am and not get down south in Texas. So
I do feel like Connecticut, it does feel like the longest for me driving through.
Because there's nothing.
Like getting to like Pennsylvania,
much.
like you go through Connecticut, New York. Like I feel like Connecticut always feels like the longest part. Like I'm like, oh, I must be like somewhere else now. No, I'm still in Connecticut.
Still in Connecticut. Nope.
I want
Because there's nothing to look at. It's just
Yeah.
like Massachusetts at least has like beautiful foliage, and like occasionally like you'll go through like a city or something or whatever. Like it changes just enough. For whatever reason, Connecticut is just like the same. Like when you're on a highway, that highway looks the same. The Merritt is the worst. 95 is actually the worst. The Merritt is second worst.
Yeah,
That's
go
fair.
drive out West Texas if you want to drive through nothing, and it's flat. I mean, it's just flat desert, nothing.
Your nothing is way different there because
Your
ours
speed
is
limits are
trees and
also insanely high, right? In Texas, aren't like the highways
75.
75 on
it
a
might
highway?
be 80 somewhere. I mean, it
Yeah,
might be.
that's aggressive.
75.
Ours,
Oh, really?
stuff.
Our
We have
speed limit
75
is-
sometimes, but it's mostly
our
65.
speed limit is mostly 65.
Oh no, dude! If you're driving, 75, and people go 90, like legit, and you'll pass a cop and they won't stop you.
But see, I feel like Texas, I think, is a lot of more open terrain to drive.
Sounds
right?
very flat.
Very flat. We are hills and turns for days. Like we're valley upon valley upon valley.
We're like in a fishbowl. You look and the sky just drops off.
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
It's just flat.
It is cool being in Texas and seeing like a storm come in because it looks like a wall because it's so flat. Like you just see it coming the whole way. It's
used
cool.
to it, but I bet it's different. But if I went where y'all were, it'd be different for me too.
Yeah, for us it's the opposite. We're like when weather hits, it hits suddenly because it has to like come over a hill that no one.
Well,
so it's like
clear skies. Oh, that cloud looks dark, and the next thing you know, it's pouring rain. Yeah.
Isn't it called a micro? I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it's like in a valley, but it's
a microburst,
and they call it okay.
Yeah, we got those here.
It'll be raining in your front yard in Texas, and in your backyard it won't be raining. It's weird. So
that's wild.
When I went to, this is totally unrelated, but like we went to Iceland a bunch of years ago, and that's how it was.
Oh,
it was so strange. We were sitting in like the lobby, and the lobby was like kind of the window of the lobby in this building went up the side of the street, so it was like a long window, and you would watch the rain, just like a wall of rain, just slowly come down. We're like, what the frick? And then you'd watch the back of the rain leave, and then you'd see the sun come out, and we're like, okay. And then I'm literally looking outside. I'm like, it's not snowing. Snow.
Yep.
The snow would come. The snow would go. Sun again. A couple minutes. Rain again. I was like, what is happening?
You're getting all the seasons in one storm.
And they sell shirts all over Iceland that say, if you don't like the weather in Iceland, just wait 5 minutes. And I wish I had gotten one.
That's Massachusetts. Yeah. And New England in general.
Yeah. It was crazy. Okay. Kyle. Give us your 5 like grail tapes that you're still looking for.
Yeah. So first one you could probably guess is I want a big box zombie wizard video.
That'd be cool.
I want a clean one too. I see them a lot and they're beat up. I want and I think it's because it's a big box. And then I want Chopping Mall Lightning Video. I don't know if I've seen a release that's not Lightning Video, but I want Chopping Mall.
Yeah, I think they're only Lightning, I believe.
I'll take any copy of Pieces I can find, but I really want the Vestron, the 1984 Vestron release.
Flying V.
And then, I put 6 on here. I'll skip this one. And then Blood Rage, the Prism release.
Yeah.
And then the Mutilator.
Ooh,
Mutilator. Ooh.
those are
I mean,
good.
I just reach deep for the ones that I know it's going to be hard for me to get.
Yeah.
The one I had was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want a Wizard.
Yes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre really bad. I don't even have the media. I have 2 of every movie in the franchise, but I don't have a media copy. I have MPI and Video Treasure.
I feel like everybody at VHS Fest was looking for Blood Rage, myself included. Like,
dude, it's not only a great tape to have. The cover art's freaking insane.
Love,
but it's
so
a
scarce.
Fun movie.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of my. I watched it, and I think that was one that I was like looking for like a Thanksgiving movie, and he's like, "Oh, this one." He's like, "You should watch Blood Rage." I'm like, "Never heard of it." Watched it for the channel, and was like I think of all the movies I've watched on my channel, that is the one I mean, I bought it immediately on like Blu-ray, like right after watching, like minutes after watching it. I was like, "Where is it? Cool, it's mine." Like, I don't care what the price is. I need this Blu-ray, and I think I've watched it at least 24 times just in the past like year and a half since I've watched it, because I literally am in love with them.
I've been even trying to find that on Blu-ray lately, and I've only seen one on Arrow, but it's out of stock.
Oh,
some of those Blu-rays are getting hard to find too.
Does Blood Rage? Does anyone else
been on Screen Factory?
Mine's Arrow.
Oh
no, that's the one I've seen too. Is that? But is it not on Screen Factory?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I mean, it could be now. I know, like, distribution rights, they change and mix stuff up. Yeah. Oh, since we're not doing the creature feature movies, I'm wearing my thing, my sweatpants, my comfy pants that say The Thing.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only on video.
Which was it?
Oh, I was just saying it's only on Arrow videos. What I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sold out still, right?
And like, give me a 4K.
I was on eBay. On eBay. You can find it on eBay.
How much?
Yeah, but
sometimes
like
it's
$60, $80.
Okay, I was gonna say sometimes they don't know what they have. Like, there's a couple of movies in my collection that I know sell for like 100.
$40?
41, yeah, right now. I'll send you the link.
Thank you.
There we go. That like could sell for 150, like $200, and I've gotten like in a stack for like 30 because the person didn't know, the worth. My 5 tapes, and John, at least one of these Feeders.
Yes,
we did find Feeders 2 at VHS Fest, but it was $200, and I wasn't going to pull the trigger on a $200 tape. And they did have Feeders 1, but it was sealed and signed, right?
Yeah, so it was like $400.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, 2 was sealed. 1 was signed.
The second was sealed.
Yeah. But I'm like, I don't want a signature. Number one, I feel like a signature on a tape would ruin it for me. I wasn't there to get the signature, and also like I want to look at the tape and just the like beauty that it is without the signature. So I ended up like not doing it. But a clean, good copy of Feeders. Invisible Maniac, which I also found at VHS Fest, cool. And when I went back to get it, it was gone. I was pissed.
Wait, you found that on tape?
There was a big box for $35, John.
I would have bought it.
I looked and I was like, I think I want this, but I'm not really sure. And I was still eyeing Feeders, and I was still eyeing 2000 Maniacs, and I had my eye on a couple
missed
things.
that. I did not see that.
And then the next day, I was like, the next morning, it was Sunday. I was like, that was the last day. I'm like, I need to just go. I'm beelining it right for this. So I went right there first, and the whole case was empty. And I was like, you had movies here. And they said it sold. And I was like, of course it did. I'm so fucking stupid. Halloween 3. Yeah. One of the like OG. I don't need a super OG, but like not a re-release, with the weird.
You want one like this?
Get that one. Yeah.
That's the one I want.
At least that one.
I got this from Video Undead. The guy, Joe.
Yeah.
Nice guy. Dude, I paid him $10 for this.
Yeah.
He's just nice like that, dude.
He was super. I've gotten stuff. He even sent me
a little more. It was like $10.
That's crazy. I never see him anymore. Like on.
He's on. He just doesn't post a lot, but he quit. He got off to take.
I remember he left for a minute.
Yeah.
Also, Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah.
And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess and Slumber Party Massacre 2. So both of them. Those are my 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Nail Gun Massacre.
Hell yeah.
Blood Rage. I do want Halloween 3, but the MCA Rainbow. and I want a copy of The Thing, but the stereo stripe. That's like the original
That's
release.
the Rainbow MCA, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like their version of it, but there's the stereo stripe with it.
It's like the Halloween 2. It's got the stripe. Yeah.
Yep. Was that 4 or 5?
That was 4.
4.
Okay, and off the top of my head, let me go to my notes. I got my Grail list.
I had my notes pulled up here because I have a bunch of other ones too, but those are my like top.
I have like I have like 60 something tapes left that I really want.
Oh damn! Okay, my list only has like 9.
I also have the Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 on there.
I would like Sleepaway Camp 3. I didn't actually enjoy Sleepaway Camp 2, and I know that people think I'm like sacrilegious for saying that. But...
Yeah.
Hey, you like what you like, man.
I mean, don't yuck my yum, bro.
Yuck.
Don't get something that you don't want, especially for that price. Don't worry about it if you don't want it.
Right.
I have Halloween, the Meta release. That's the yellow one, and it doesn't say media; it says Meta.
Yeah.
And also the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Wizard release. What else do I got here? Curtains is another one that I would love to have.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
I liked Curtains.
Yeah, that's just off the top of my head and some of my list. I got a list
dude,
it's crazy. I can't consider them all grails, but like it's a list of my wants at the moment.
Yeah, same here.
A huge one was checked off my list, Black Roses, and I was able to get that.
Yes,
at VHS
I saw you
Fest.
talk about that, didn't you? No, you talked about it in that video y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know
that was
and it had grail. Well, what's it called in the cover? It had like that raised.
Yeah, it's like a 3D molded cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
I got a couple like that. Black Christmas was on my list, or it almost made this top 5 list. Black Christmas.
Oh, I'm gonna put that on here too. I want Black Christmas.
Christmas Evil. Derek turned me on to that movie.
Christmas Evil.
Christmas
Evil. I gotta see that still.
I think I have a release of that, but it's like a boot, I believe.
Christmas Dude, that's a good movie.
Yeah, I think it's a boot. But yeah.
When did they stop making?
I want.
When did they stop making VHS?
What year was it? 2005. I think there's a 2000. I think it's History of Violence was the last movie, and then the last horror movie was Saw 2, but it was 2006. It's 2006 for sure.
2006, yeah. Because I'm like, did Black Xmas have a VHS?
Is that the remake?
That's the remake.
Everyone hates.
Everyone hates it. I love it.
Yeah, everyone hates
that movie.
I love. Well, not the one that came out a couple of years ago. The one
from 2000 stuff. Everything woke, but that movie is woke trash, dude.
The new. Yeah, I never saw it. I heard that one was terrible. I was like, no, thank you.
I try not to jump on that bandwagon, but that movie was like, men suck. Men suck. I just get into it.
I mean, they do, but you don't need to remind us so often.
Yeah, I get it. I'm terrible. God.
Yeah, if it's in the movie. If it's the whole movie, then like, why are we calling it Black Christmas? But if it's in the movie, that's fine, because in Black Xmas, then the guys are trash. But it's not the whole movie, so you know. But I would, if that existed as a tape, if the remake, the 2006 one had a VHS tape, I would want that. But I don't think it did. If History of Violence was the last one,
it did.
No, because that would have been December of that year. So
yeah.
Also,
Black Christmas would be fun to have.
Yeah.
Somebody got a good copy of The Fog. I'll trade them something. I want an embassy case.
I actually just sold The Fog in my last sale like a couple months ago.
I love that movie. That's actually my favorite John Carpenter score. Is The Fog.
That is such a good score. I'm going to sound. Please don't cancel me for saying this, but I like The Fog, but I think it is insanely. I think it's a little overrated, like as a movie, but it is saved so much by that score. That score is like, he does amazing music. Like John Carpenter knows how to freaking score a movie, and the parts where I would usually be like, I don't know, like I'm not really whatever. That music is so good in that movie specifically.
I could see how with The Fog specifically, if you don't have some nostalgia or like a tie to the movie, the payoff, like what it leads up to, Captain Blake, the payoff is not as big. That's one that could have a good remake. Like there could have been more of a payoff with the zombie, pirates.
Yes.
I wanted to see more of them. And so for somebody who hasn't really watch it for the first time late in life, I could see them being like it was slow and there wasn't a lot of pay. I could agree with that. But I still love it. I
still enjoy it. It does have like an exceptional cast. Everyone's great. It looks great. It sounds great. But I wasn't able to pinpoint exactly like why don't I watch it as much or love it as much, but I think that is actually it. Is where it feels like the third act should start is actually where the movie ends.
Yeah.
Like the movie
I agree with that.
Because you could have, and what the remake almost kind of did, but it did it terribly and still didn't do it enough, is like we needed to see that town get like taken over.
Yeah.
But we didn't. So I think that if they did a remake of The Fog again, and like let's get John Carpenter involved again somehow. Like they can do Halloween 2018. You can bring back The Fog and have John Carpenter do some shit. That's what I would want to
That'd
see.
be cool.
Or honestly,
I like that.
Have a maybe don't do a sequel because it's every 100 years and it has not been 100 years. So,
God, dude, some of these movies that it's like 25th anniversary. I'm like, how old am I?
Right, it's almost 30 years since I Know What You Did Last Summer. I keep bringing up this stupid fucking movie. Let's say The Faculty. It's been almost 30 years since The Faculty.
Dude, The Faculty is a good movie.
That is a good movie.
Yeah.
I think they are remaking that.
They are.
I don't want them to.
Aren't they doing a Urban Legend?
They're remaking that as well. See, that one I think is fun, and you can remake it, make it fresh. For some reason, The Faculty I feel like was such a movie of its time, and Robert Rodriguez has such a unique kind of blueprint that I don't know if that can be replicated. Like
maybe they should just make a cool sequel. Yeah,
The Faculty.
Josh Hartnett in there, and he'd be like, "No, the teachers again, no."
Yeah. Oh
no, my hair's still crazy.
Have it take place like someplace else, like it's office building, a maximum security prison.
Yeah,
The Faculty,
cool. The guards.
The only thing I didn't
call it guards.
Was just ridiculous was the drug use in that movie. Like, it's the pen and they break it open and snort it
so much. Yeah,
so ridiculous. Like,
I'm like, that's so much drugs.
So much.
You would be deceased. Like that's like pounds of whatever the hell you're having.
I do think it's funny that they're like, this is how we'll know if you're infected or or whatever it is. You have to do these drugs.
And a couple hours later, they're fine. I'm pretty sure you would all be on the floor. Actually,
I feel like the remake wouldn't have that many drugs because in this economy, you would not get away with that many drugs.
Right. Yeah. Well, he's making them, right? Because he's like a chemist or something.
Oh yeah, he
does.
Does.
He's like smart, but doesn't.
Doesn't apply himself.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I love it.
Calm down, John.
I love that movie.
I do love that movie.
I love that movie.
So dumb. I love it.
It's a dumb movie, but it's dumb good. It's so good. I love it.
That opening's one of my favorite openings too.
It's got Elijah Wood, my fave. Love him.
The cast, the whole cast. Selma Hayek playing like a throwaway teacher. Famke Jensen.
It's got Jon Stewart. What's his name?
John Patrick. Is that his name?
John. The guy on The Daily Show.
The teacher, right?
Oh, Jon Stewart. I'm sorry. I'm thinking the guy who plays Coach.
Oh, yeah. Who is that?
The Terminator.
Well, that guy too, but he's the bad guy from Teacher.
He's the Coach, Just everyone.
Yeah, you're talking about the teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, Jon Stewart. I forgot that he's in there for a couple seconds.
Yeah, he's the one like in the fish tank and then like they like multiply. Yeah.
That's the the slow-mo part with the paper cutter.
Yeah.
Pretty bad shit ending too, with the big comes out in the lock and chases them.
Yep.
That movie rules. I'm gonna rewatch that. So
they came out with like a 4K, but I guess the 4K had just the movie and no special features. And I was like, I'm a sucker for special features.
Right? If I'm spending that money on a 4K, like cool, like it looks great.
Right. There's gotta be some archival footage of a behind the scenes.
Give me something.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to rebuy this on a different format.
These people are alive. You could do some new interviews, but whatever.
Yeah. I think that about wraps it up.
We did that.
I'm sure my wife was like, "You said this would be an hour."
Ooh,
she has.
Have you seen Tapeheads?
It's funny. Even Sam, my wife, she was like, "So you'll be done at like 10?" I'm like, "No, it starts at like 7:30. It'll probably be done around like 8:39. Here we are, almost 10 o'clock.
No, almost 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, it's almost 10 there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to eat dinner. So
yeah,
it's going on 9. I got to hope to get these kids to bed. Man,
right.
I really, really appreciate y'all having me on.
I
enjoyed
been a blast having you, dude.
Getting to talk to both of y'all. Like I've messaged y'all, but never talked. I mean, it's cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This whole community thing, the whole VHS horror community is awesome.
That's what it's all about.
99% of the people I've met on Instagram are nice, good people.
Oh yeah.
It's been like one or two, and never to me, but I've heard drama.
Yeah. I've heard, and I'm like, no one's been that way to me either yet. You know, I mean, hopefully I'm
just a nice person, so hopefully people are just nice back. Because it's too easy to be nice. It's too easy to be
like we're collecting, 40, 50-year-old VHS tapes.
Yeah.
What
was
like
there
why
to
would
fight
we?
Over?
Yeah, was there to fight over?
Yeah. Give me that tape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
The more you subscribe.
The more you
subscribe. You know.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button, everybody.
Beep, 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 beep. Anyways,
down below.
Thank you guys.
Well, wait. Where can they find Kyle?
Oh, that's true. What would I do without you, James?
I just,
I wouldn't introduce myself. I wouldn't.
Who are
tell
you?
People where to find Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Do I say it or do you?
You say it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can find me on Instagram at MyersToast78. You can also find me on YouTube. I just started a new review channel, just doing NECA and Mask. I've only had 2 videos come out, but working on it. But
love
that. Oh, that one's called A Stab in the Dark Reviews.
Yes.
Oh, love. That's awesome. A Stab in the Dark Reviews. Okay.
That's great. Love it.
And then I commented on your live streams, and I'm like, "Hey, it's Myers Toast." That's because I
you said I was like, when you said that, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I need to remind me to send me the link to your thing. So
make sure to subscribe to his YouTube and follow him on Instagram because your posts are. I was following you since I think you started when I first started following you, and just seeing your collection grow is just insane how much it's grown since then.
If you knew how much of that was found in the wild too, there's not that much around me. And also I got 4 kids, married. I don't go out and spend $200 on a tape. If I have something wild in my collection, I got lucky. Someone gifted it to me, or we trade. I've traded my way up, or I found it. I found some pretty crazy tapes in the wild too. I found this copy of The Evil Dead in the wild.
Wow, and that's pretty clean for a
Someone
wild.
Offered me $150 for it.
Yeah.
Someone offered me $150 for this tape.
Yeah.
So
that's people not understanding its worth. I love that.
It's just crazy that I've gotten lucky. And then I think the most I've ever personally paid for a tape is $50. So yeah. And then also I have the Mask and NECA. I'll get on a Mask kick, and then I'll get on a NECA figure kick, and then I'll go back to VHS. But I just
that's how I've been with 4Ks lately. I've got so much in my carts, and I'm like, I should be buying VHS that I don't have yet. And I'm like, let's dabble in this. I'm like, no, I shouldn't dabble, but then I dabble.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I took a break for a long time, and then I jumped back in and started getting the 4Ks and the special editions and whatever. I pre-ordered more stuff. In the Mouth of Madness, is it Arrow or Second Sight? I think it's Arrow.
I think it is Arrow.
Yeah, is releasing it. I already pre-ordered it. Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook tin collection already pre-ordered.
Which is badass.
Yeah, but I'm like, James, stop. But anyway. Shut Up James, you can find on all the socials, unfortunately. So Instagram, I have a YouTube channel, I have Patreon movie requests. You can also find me as a co-host of the Don't Be Dead podcast. So you can listen to that wherever podcasts are available. Also on YouTube, Don't Be Dead. Also on Patreon, Don't Be Dead. So Shut Up James and Don't Be Dead. That's me. That's where I am.
I love it.
Heck
and you can find me on Instagram for more VHS and movie content. That is wicked_VHS. Make sure you do the underscore because I got an imposter.
Dude, I was talking to him and I thought he was you.
See, that's what everyone's.
It's you see, this guy just doesn't get it
out like in an instant. He was like, "You have me confused," and I was like, "Well, I'm friends with John. I knew who I." He threw me off because he started following me, and I was like, "I thought we were already following each other on Instagram." And he's like, "You think I'm someone else?" I was like, "I do."
Yeah. And I even politely messaged him. Anyways, whatever. Besides the point,
just make sure there's an underscore.
You can also find us here under Wicked VHS, no underscore, just in case he has a YouTube with an underscore and you mix it up and you think it's me. Imagine that's the whole thing. Imagine.
Just look for John's beautiful mustache.
Yeah. We do Tapeheads United here. I do other movie content that I'm working on. It's in the works. I got some unboxing on the way. I already have an unboxing. It's fun. Come on down.